My name is J.R. Green, and I matriculated to the University of South Carolina in 1987, earned my first degree in 1991, earned an additional degree in 1994, earned my third degree in 1999, and finally my PhD in 2014. I am the superintendent of schools in Fairfield County. You know, I have always promoted the philosophy of doing your best because I do not subscribe to this perspective that success can only be obtained by a few. These arbitrary indicators that we define as being successful or not have to be redefined. And so I often tell my students that as long as you are doing your absolute best, you have reached your greatest potential, then you have experienced success. And it's not based on comparing you to other students, but comparing you against your very best potential. You know, education has been an integral part of my life for as long as I can remember. My mother is a retired teacher. But long before just thinking about my mother, I reflect back on my grandmother, who I spent a lot of time with. And I've often told people the story that when I was probably 10 or so years old, I realized that my grandmother never learned to read and write. And that experience forever left an indelible impression upon my life. And I realized that in order to honor her sacrifices, that I had to do my absolute best in all my education endeavors. It seems as if I have been at the University of South Carolina for most of my adult life. You know, several times people have asked me, where did you earn your additional degrees? And I tell them, at the University of South Carolina, where I started. The place where I felt most comfortable, the place where I saw that I could grow and develop not only as a young man, but also as a scholar. And so the University of South Carolina has been vitally important to my matriculation, not only as a person, but particularly as a professional. You know, what motivates me is the small part that I can play in helping to transform lives. You know, I'll tell you, when I was at the University of South Carolina, probably one of the most impactful decisions that I made was to become a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. And I developed a network of brothers who supported me throughout my entire academic career, and quite honestly, even my professional career. You know, when I graduated from the University of South Carolina, I guess I never even envisioned that one day I would be a father and be a father of a daughter who would matriculate to my alma mater. But it gives me so much pride to be able to be a part of her experience at the university.
My name is Jamara Green. I am a sophomore at the University of South Carolina, and I'm the daughter of Dr. J.R. Green. My father influenced my decision to attend the University of South Carolina just by his relationships. I saw he developed meaningful relationships with other people who attended the university, and I saw he felt like the University of South Carolina was his home away from home, and I was excited to also develop that. This achievement makes me very proud of my dad. It just shows determination and persistence and natural leadership skills gets you far in life, and it's encouraging for me. I definitely want to be at that point in the future.